Welcome at Pizza and More. I want to open up a new section of my channel, Italian desserts. Here I want to show you some different kinds of or different versions of Italian desserts and also especially sweet kinds of pizza. I'm Jürgen and we make now together my absolutely preferred Italian dessert, my preferred dessert at all, Panna Cotta. Panna Cotta, as the name already said, is boiled cream. In the past, they really boiled the cream that long until all the water and all these lots of liquid went out, and then it gets thick, and we had this consistency like we know from Panna Cotta. We won't cook the cream that long. That's the reason why we use gelatin. And if you want to have the vegetarian way, then you also could use something like agar-agar or something like this. And now let's start. What we need for our panna cotta is not too much. So we have here 2 slides of the gelatin and we put this directly into cold water to weak it up. Then we have here a pot and we have half a liter of cream, so 500 milliliters. We add this directly. Then we need 1 vanilla bean. Then we slit it up the length. And then we take out all the seed. And this seed will be added to the cream. And then we also will add the empty vanilla bean because there is also lots of taste and lots of aroma in it. We remove it afterwards. And as last thing, we add 50 grams of sugar. And then if we have everything in the pot, we put the pot onto the oven. And now, as the name says, we have to cook our cream for around 10 to 15 minutes. We have to be a bit careful that it doesn't come out. We have always to stir. The best is to use a whisk. And as already said, we cook around very slightly. Not very heavy cooking, only very slightly, for around 10 to 15 minutes. Then after the boiling time, we remove it from the oven. We take our gelatin out of the water and then we put the gelatin into the cream and then we mix everything up until the gelatin is dissolved. And what I forgot right now is to remove the bean, the vanilla bean, but it doesn't matter, I can do this right now. I have already prepared here some glasses which are cleaned with cold water, and now I add the panna cotta into the glasses. We also could pour the cream directly through a sieve to get all these things out which are from the vanilla bean, but I have nothing against those things and I let it in the panna cotta because this is additional taste and it shows it is not artificial vanilla, it's the vanilla from a vanilla bean. And now we continue with our berry sauce. I decided today to use some strawberries. Unfortunately, there are no fresh strawberries available. That's the reason why I have frozen strawberries. You also could use any other berry like raspberries or which berries ever or which fruit ever you want. And now we make the sauce from these frozen strawberries. And I did not mention it earlier, the panna cotta in those glasses we let cool it down now up to down to room temperature, and then we put it into the fridge for around 3 to 4 hours or so. Now to the strawberries. I have here 400 grams of strawberries and I have 50 grams of sugar. The sugar is directly added to the strawberries, and then we move over to the oven and cook the strawberries up and let it boil for a short while. We let boil the strawberries or the fruit a short while, and we could use, for example, also a mixer to tear or to mix the strawberries, but I used here this, how is it called? I don't know, but I used it to smash the strawberries a little bit because I like it when there are those pieces in the sauce. And if it boiled a short while and it has the right consistency like we want, then we remove it from the oven and we let cool it down. Now after a few hours in the fridge, the panna cotta is firm and the strawberries are also cold, and now we put the strawberries onto our panna cotta. And here it's the best to use a spoon or something like this and then put as much strawberries as you like onto the panna cotta. And then we can take some mint leaves, fresh mint, and add these mint leaves as decoration. And our panna cotta is done. And you saw it's not really difficult to create this fantastic dessert, and it's absolutely delicious, I promise you. However, I can promise whatever I want, but now I taste it. And yes, I didn't promise too much. It's fantastic, it's delicious, and absolutely recommendable to make it as well. As I already said, you can use fruit, whatever you like. You could use any berries, any other fruit. Or if you want, you also could add some chocolate or simply eat it pure as it is and enjoy it. If you like my video, it would be fantastic if you would subscribe my channel, and then we see us in the next video. Ciao!